This is my audience. These are my note cards. Oops. Hello? Hey, sorry, I'm giving a speech right now. I gotta talk to you later. Sorry for the distraction. There are many things that can be distracting someone while they are driving, such as eating and drinking, or even listening to the radio. Because texting involves visual, cognitive, and manual attention from the person driving, it is by far the most alarming distraction. Did you know that according to DistractedDriverAccidents.com, 1 out of every 4 car accidents in the US alone is caused by texting and driving? The best way to stop distracted driving is to inform the people about the danger of it. What is distracted driving, you ask? Distracted driving is any activity that takes someone's attention off the task of driving. This will endanger the driver, the pedestrians, the passengers, and any other driver on the road. According to the Foundation for Traffic Safety, drivers spend more than one-half their time focusing on something else other than the task of driving. Some examples of distracted driving are texting, eating or drinking, using a navigation system, listening to music, and watching a video. Texting is by far the most common way to become distracted. Everyone is constantly on their phones. To add to this, many states now have laws that ban texting and driving. Along with that, they usually ban any use of electronic devices. Teenagers have the highest risk for accidents. They also have the highest crash rate of all ages since they are inexperienced, and everyone knows they love to be on their phone. Sorry for the distraction again. But as everyone knows, they like to be on their phones. It can be difficult for young drivers to resist checking their cell phones while they're driving, so that can have serious consequences. The scary thing is most teens don't even realize the actual dangers of it. It's alarming to me because I know that I drive to school every day, and next time I'll think before I pick up my phone while I'm behind the wheel. Did you know that Driver Alert Now stated that nearly 11 teenage drivers die daily due to texting and driving? There are 3 different types of distractions. They include manual, visual, and cognitive. Manual distractions are hands-off the wheel kind. Like if you take your hand off the wheel to grab something out of your purse or eat something, that is very bad. So much danger for yourself and people can come from that. A visual distraction when your eyes are on something other than the road. Electronic devices such as a GPS can really become a hazard if you're constantly looking down at it instead of focusing on the road ahead. Cognitive or mental distractions happen when the driver isn't focused on the task of driving. If you're talking to a passenger, thinking about an issue you had that day, or even just spacing off are some of the examples. Listening to music radio can also take your focus off the task of driving. As you can see, texting includes all 3 of these distractions all at once, so is the most dangerous. You have to pick up your phone, which is a manual. You have to actually look at the phone, which is a visual. You need to think about the text or the text you're giving, which is a cognitive distraction. According to David Strayer from the University of Utah, talking on the phone quadruples the risk of an accident. It's the same as drunk driving, but if you're texting, it doubles it again, making it 8 times the normal. Driving and multitasking do not go well together, so here are some tips to help you avoid distracted driving. First of all, you could always turn off your phone. If your phone is off, you won't receive any texts or calls that will distract you. If you go to pick up your phone and swerve into the other lane and crash into a car or even hit someone, you will have to live with that for the rest of your life. If you are driving with someone or even a pet, make sure they are buckled in before you start driving. Then you won't have to worry while you're driving if everyone is safe and buckled up, especially if there are kids in the vehicle. There's a new thing called Driver Alert Now. It prevents distracted driving. It has a fast and easy setup that is easy to install. First, they install a device into your car, and then you download an app onto your phone. They interact together, and so when your vehicle is moving, your phone will not get any texts, and they'll send all calls to voicemail. You can also set up, sorry for the distraction, you can also set up an automatic text that sends out to people when you receive a text. The advantages of using Driver Alert Now are that it launches whenever the vehicle is moving, it automatically sends phone calls, and you can have custom text to auto-reply to all people. If you're an adult or a parent, you can locate the driver at a push of a button or even set speed limit alerts for your child. You might think hands-free devices are such as an earpiece, a dashboard, or a speaker phone will help you drive safer, but that's not the case. Research has shown that it can be almost as bad as handheld devices. Hands-free does not mean risk-free. To be safe, you need your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and your mind on driving at all times. According to the National Safety Council, About 26% of all car crashes involve cell phone use, including hands-free. Distracted driving is very dangerous, and you should always be paying attention while you're driving. You are responsible for yourself, passengers, and anyone else around you. If you look away for just 1 second, you could veer off the road, causing you to lose control of the vehicle. In a split second, you could ruin your life, injure and kill others, and tear a hole in the heart of everyone who loves you, said Sharon Heat, a mother of a texting while driving victim. Alexander Heat, a 22-year-old from the University of Colorado, drifted into oncoming traffic, then jerked the steering wheel and veered off the road, causing his car to roll. He died shortly after the crash on April 3rd. The text he was sending was, "Sounds good, my man. See you soon. I'll TW." The text was cut off mid-sentence due to his crash. Alexander's mother said that she doesn't want anyone else to lose someone due to texting and driving, so she is sharing her story. This is a good example on why you should never have any distractions while driving. The police said Alexander had a perfect driving record and wasn't speeding at the time of the crash. This proves that distracted driving accidents can happen to anyone, even if you think your driving record is perfect. Now that you may be more informed about distracted driving and the dangers of it, I hope you will think more about your actions behind the wheel. This is my audience.